Hi, I'm Yossi. This is the first in a series where I tell you how I quit drugs. So, yes, I'm Yossi and I'm a drug addict and an alcoholic. When I say drug addict, I mean hardcore drug addict. What's known in drug addict circles, gutter drug addict. What I mean by that is, for many, many years, especially the last 6 or 7 years of my active drug addiction, I literally lived in the gutter. I allowed myself to become homeless. I didn't care whether I had a roof over my head. I did not shower or bathe weeks at a time, didn't bother changing my clothes or brushing my teeth. I was a bona fide bum. Okay? So we need to delve into what drove me to live that way. So, in essence, I can tell you that I allowed myself to become homeless because I really didn't care about myself. I didn't think I was worth being on this earth. I felt that I was a nobody. Um, I felt that I was worthless and I did not deserve to live. Okay? As a matter of fact, I wanted to die. My drug of choice towards the end was crack cocaine. Of course, I started at the age of 15, smoking weed, drinking, moved up to snorting cocaine. By the time it was 1982, I could no longer sniff cocaine because my septum was about to collapse. It burned like hell. So I resorted to smoking freebase and smoking crack. Now, let me tell you something about crack. It's the kind of drug that takes a hold of you and does not let go. Okay? It grabs you by the nuts and you belong to it. It dictates every single moment of every day of your life. Okay? So, in order to get out of that life, I needed to hit bottom. For every person, the bottom is different. They say in the rooms, in the AA rooms, that there is an emotional bottom, there's an economic bottom, psychological bottom. For me, it was when I reached the point where I could no longer get a car to drive around and pick people up off the streets and take them to where they wanted to go in order to support my habit. I had burnt all my bridges in the car service industry. I started working for the drug dealers as the lookout man or holding the bag of crack vials. When I reached that point where no one would hire me for anything, okay, they started using me as their errand boy. So one morning, a drug dealer said to me, "Yo, come over here. Go to the store and get me a sandwich and a drink." So he gave me a few dollars. Something clicked. Something happened in my mind. I go, I can't believe I allowed myself to go this low. But like a good little boy, I went to the store, got this man his sandwich and his drink. I came back, I gave it to him. I go to give him his change, and he said, "Nah, man, you keep the chump change." That's when I woke up. That hit me right smack in the middle of my forehead. And I said to myself, it's time. It's time to wake up. How is it possible that someone like me, with a fairly decent education, speak 4 languages, come from a good family, good upbringing, I would allow myself to let this low-life drug dealer use me as his errand boy? That's what was going on through my head. That's when I realized I needed to make a change. It was time to turn things around. Now, let me tell you, today I have 31 years clean and sober. May 19th of this year, 2020, it'll be 32 years clean and sober. I gotta tell you, it is the hardest thing I've ever done. It was not easy at all. It's a lot of work. It's mainly working on myself, my defects of character, all my things from the past. But let me tell you, it's worth it. Today, I will not leave the house without wearing a suit and tie, as you can see. I drive a late model Cadillac Escalade. I have good clients, and I have a lot of people that call me for their high-end VIP clients. So I'm in demand as a chauffeur. Okay, that's where I have most of my experience. So yes, it's been a lot of work, uphill battle, so to speak. One of the things that I can safely say has helped me stay off drugs is my time at the gym. My gym today is my happy place. I just love going there. I love the exercise, the release of endorphins. I love the changes that occur in my body, how I turn my body around. I went from being skinny, 28-inch waist, emaciated, disgusting looking, to being a fatso. I allowed myself to get up to 36, 38-inch waist, 190 pounds, and I only stand 5'5". Okay. Now I've turned that around as well. Today I'm a 32-inch waist. Okay. So yes, exercise is an integral part of my recovery. Okay. So in addition to that, there is so much that I needed to work on. The way I look at life, the way I look at the world, the way I look at myself, the people around me, how I've used people in the past, how I've conned people. There's so many things that I am ashamed and I regret. But I cannot live in the past. I need to move on. So the reason I'm making this tape is for you guys to see that it is possible to leave the life of substance abuse. I hear this thing about opioid epidemic. I don't know what that is. I guess it's people being addicted to prescription medication. Okay. Me personally, medication is just drugs. Okay. You don't need medication to deal with pain. You need this and you need this, the willpower. Okay. Yes, I have a lot of pain. My knee hurts. My shoulder's messed up. I'm always in pain. I get out of bed, everything hurts. But do I take pain medication? No. I take a hot shower and I hit the gym. Regardless of whatever pains I may have, whatever injuries I may have. Okay? So, this is just an introduction. By the way, a lot of people in my gym have told me that I need to share my story. My passengers tell me I need to share my story. So this is why I'm doing this, with the hopes that some of you will get inspired and realize that it is possible. You know, going from active drug abuse to living a fulfilling life like I am now. So, to be continued. Thank you.